Hello everyone and welcome to today's video about Apex API. My name is Nemanja and I'm one of the creators of Apex API. Now, what Apex API is, it's one API for every AI model, including chat, images, videos, and some additional things. Now, I would like to demo you today how Apex API actually works and what you can find on it. So let's go into the website. So on the website, you can see that it says one API, every AI model, which we try to kind of aggregate all the available AI models on the market, or at least the most popular ones, and bring them into one API key to access all of them. Now, we are using probably around 15 different AI providers and different services in order for you to be able to use it. And as the service says, one API, every AI model, our goal is to bring all actually popular AI models into one service, including chat, which is called either text models, image models, video models, audio models, and some other things, all inside of one API key. Now, let's go to the website. So when you land on the website, you can see some basic information that we are a unified API. All our costs are pay per usage. So you will buy credits and you pay what you consume. We have support for streaming. We cover over 15 different providers. And we also provide something unique called web context, which enables your AI or your AI agent or your app to actually go onto the web and do search, crawling, or whatever is needed in order to operate. And we are open API compatible. So the only thing that you need to do is to replace the OpenAI URL and you will have access to Apex API with simple bearer token and everything immediately starts working. And as you can see, it says Anthropic Claude Opus 4.8, which means our service, even though it's OpenAI open protocol, it supports Claude Code, Vertex, Gemini, Cdance, and all the other models. Now, if you need to understand a little bit more about the documentation and how everything works, you can go into docs page. You have quick start, which will guide you to install OpenAI's SDK, and all that's left for you is to import the code and the call to base URL. Now, if you're not just building the apps and you're using maybe Claude or you're using Codex to communicate and build things, one of the main things that we have created is an MCP server. So by using, for example, your Claude Code subscription inside of, let's say, VS Code, or you're using it on a Claude desktop, you can connect to Apex API, and by connecting your MCP, you have access to all the available models. So inside of Claude Code, you can use actually OpenAI, for example, 5.6, or you can generate images inside of Claude Code, or Codex, or generate videos, or actually crawl the web in the way that Claude Code can't. Now, if you are focused on automating things, we have NA10. So we built our own community node for Nathan or NA10. So you can use Apex API to generate content, process it, or what. But more of that in the next video. Now, let's go into the dashboard. So once you land in here, you will need to create an API key in order to start using the service. Now, I understand I already have some keys, but it says get the API key because I had absolutely no usage. Now let's go into the playground. And in here, you have ability to play with different AI models that are available on the market. So let's go into, let's say, GPT 5.6 Luna. Hey. And as you can see, it immediately triggered GPT 5.6, so you can use any other model and chat with them inside of our playground. But now if we go into activity, you can see that I have current balance $119. You can see that I have spent 0.000080 cents on one request, and in total I spent 17 tokens. You can say request, and you can see each model has been called. Now inside of the logs, you can see the spends and the actual costs of everything. And the main thing that we also provide is ability to create an organization. Now, the main thing about organizations inside of Apex API, they allow you to give access to other members and also give some guardrails by providing them specific model access and the budget. So, for example, if you have a team member who only needs, let's say, Claude code Haiku 4.5, and you want to allocate $50 on a monthly basis for that user, then you can do that. Or if you're an agency and you have clients that you are going to charge, let's say, $200 a month, you can create organization, allocate $200 to that organization, and if it reaches the maximum, you will be notified. And you know how much you need to bill your client. And you can go to the models page, and in here you can find absolutely everything about our pricing, about each model, what they support, what is needed, and so on. So if you haven't created account already, please do so, and welcome to Apex API.